Ryan, since post-game on Saturday, there's been a lot of focus on Yegor Sharangovich. Kevin Bieksa commented on what led you to take him out of the lineup?
Listen, that last game, I thought we were like a 50-50 team is the best way I can put it. I thought there was 50% of our guys that I thought worked really hard and were committed, and then I don't think we had enough from the other 50, and he would fall into that category. So can't make a 50% change, but you can, certain areas that weren't acceptable, we can change a few, so it happened to be him.
How do you feel like he responded to being a healthy scratch a couple times last year?
I don't know about really last year. What I'd like to see out of him now is extra stuff on the ice. You just work to find your game. I think a player always has to make sure that you use a situation like this as a reset. Okay, I'm a good player. What do I have to do to make sure that my ability shines through? And that's really what these situations are all about for a player like Sharon. He needs to be competitive. He needs to shoot the puck a lot, and he needs to make sure he's working on his game a lot in practice, because that's typically where a player really builds his confidence and where he allows himself to feel good about him going into games.
Ryan, one of the comments that was made about him on Saturday was that he didn't look like a guy who hates to lose. I'm curious, behind the scenes, maybe where you see that with him.
Individually, he does. He's got a different personality. Like, he doesn't really come across as a fiery guy. Is a good way to put it for him. So he's not always the way he may seem when you're looking at him on TV or live.
Ryan, I don't know if I've ever called you Ryan before. Can I call you Huska?
You can call me whatever.
Going back to the beginning of the 23 season in Winnipeg, we were there to watch them kind of learn how to create offense, but it was away from the puck, that defensive game first, and the results is what we see with Winnipeg. Where are you at with that kind of growth plan with your team? What are the biggest challenges in kind of getting your team to soon play like that to score offense properly?
It's a challenge to do it consistently. I think that's the biggest thing, Kev. Like, it's not an easy way to play the game, but it's a way that our team excels when we do, and we're all committed to playing. So everybody talks about our lack of offense and we're not able to score. For me, the biggest thing is, how are we competing away from the puck? And are we doing everything that we can do not to give chances up? If you can answer yes to that question, eventually the scoring is going to come. If you're like, nah, we're maybe cheating a little bit, or we're trying to do a little bit too much that gets away from how our team has to play the game to try to generate offense, we're asking for trouble. So I always go back to the checking side, that when our team is dialed in and doing a good job with 5 guys on the ice, working and moving together, the rest of our game typically will follow suit.
Are your internal numbers kind of showing reason for optimism offensively? Like, are you generating what you need to? We're
generating chances. We are. And I mentioned in the prior question, more concerned about the quality that we're giving up. If we don't take care of our house or the front of our net first and foremost, if there's not more pride in that area, the other end is, to me, it's kind of irrelevant.